Hello YouTube, this is Keith, Kevin, Ken. I'm Kevin. How you doing? How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Time again to take a look at the knife of the day, and we have a doozy. We do. Now the knife of the day is where I feature one knife out of my collection each and every day. We're starting with my entire Spyderco collection. We'll go through all the other knives as well as we go on. I figure it'll be about a year and a half as we go through them. We're starting with Spyderco, and we're starting with Spyderco discontinued knives, and this is a discontinued Spyderco knife. The knife of the day is the Spyderco Kris, K-R-I-S, and it's part of the Ethnic series from Spyderco. Now, I love the Ethnic series from Spyderco. I loved it since the first day I bought my first Spyderco knife, even when I couldn't afford the knives. Let me tell you what the Ethnic series is, because in this knife of the day, we will go through the entire collection of ethnic knives that Spyderco has ever released, because I have all of them. I love them so much. What they do is they take a knife, a traditional knife from around the world. For instance, the Spyderco Kris is a Philippine knife, from the Philippines. Okay, they get a great, wonderful, and sometimes historical Hall of Fame knife maker to study up on the knife and then bring that knife into the 21st century. Take that traditional knife, most of them are fixed blade knives, make a folding knife using modern day materials. The Kris is designed by Ed Shimp. Ed Shimp does most of the ethnic knives in the series, as well as Sal Glesser does a number as well. So you've got a traditional knife and you're bringing it into today, and you get all these great shapes and variations, and of course you get that with the Kris. Okay. Now, a lot of these traditional Filipino knives from this area where they took this knife from, they really do have a lot of blades that mirror a wave on the top. Not on the bottom, but on the top. And that's where you get this funky shape from the Kris. I love it. Now, if you just love traditional knives, and many of you do, you're not going to love when I pull out Ethnic series knives, because some of them are not traditional. This is not traditional. You either think it's badass or you think it's just ass. I love it. I really do. So let's talk about the knife. Let's get the handle out of the way, okay? By the way, rushing through the handle would be stupid because it is a wonderful handle. I love handles with bolsters. This has a big stainless steel bolster, and then it has micarta, brown micarta on it as well. So it feels just wonderful in the hand. Of course, it has a huge forward choil. It is 50-50. You guys know I love the Spyderco 50-50, but this 50-50 can almost fit two of my big fingers up there. So it gives you a lot of room so you don't slide into the blade, and gives you a lot of variety of grips on it. It has only, is it only? Yes. Only right hand tip up carry. So lefties, sorry about that. You don't have a left hand clip, but you do have easy access to the Spidey hole and the one hand opener. It's just the clip that's the issue. And that's mostly because of the bolster. It has a very strong back lock. I really like the back lock with the boil dent. And that boil dent, you'll see that some of the Spyderco back locks are straight across. The boil dent is something that was created so that you don't accidentally push down on the back lock. It does have size with that stainless steel bolster, full stainless steel liners, not skeletonized. It does have a weight, but I like that. I really do. Now let's talk about the blade. VG10 steel. And I'll tell you, the blade is hollow ground, 3.75 inches, but really the edge is only 3.1 inch. I mean, you lose about 6/10 of an inch just right here on this forward part. Protect your hand from sliding up. And that wave, I look at it, when people usually see this, when I post it on Instagram or something, I get two reactions. I love that. That's the funkiest knife I've ever seen. What is it? Or, that's a ridiculous knife. How can you use it? First of all, some people will have that react. I respect everyone's reaction. It's all about taste. I will tell you that I understand everyone's reaction. The reaction I don't understand after you understand what the ethnic series is when people say, you can't use that knife. Well, people have used it for a century or more. So, yes, it can be used. This was usually used, at least from what I read up, for defense. So while they have this big swedge that basically follows along the entire edge, the reverse of the edge of the knife, it really takes off a lot of weight off of the blade, and it looks wonderful. It comes sharp out of the box, of course. Now, this is discontinued. This is an earlier knife, one of the earlier knives in the ethnic series. I want to say like number 4 or 5 of it. But it is hollow ground, and altogether, this knife is a 5.8 ounces. Just a real hell of a knife. I can see you can use this as an EDC. Obviously, the ethnic series, for the most part, is for collectors. And as we go through that, you'll see that in most of the knives. Some of the knives are great, though. I mean, there's Bowies. There's a lot of knives that we're familiar with. But if you just stop freaking out about the wave look, okay, stop freaking out. There are 2 distinct bellies on this. This can get work done. But yes, it is the Spyderco Kris, K-R-I-S. It is designed by Ed Shemp. A number of other Ed Shemp knives I've already gone over as knife of the day. Go look at them. Ed Shemp loves his different shapes. He's very creative as a knife maker. He's one of my favorites, actually. Spyderco Kris, discontinued, part of the ethnic series. You'll be seeing more ethnic series knives coming up as we continue with this series. If you like this series and the fact that it's every single day, you can take a look at a different knife, then thumb it up. Let me know. Thumb ups aren't related to money or anything on YouTube. Thumb ups are for the creators. You know, I have about 250 or 300 folks I follow on YouTube, and I never thumb them up. And then I realized, man, that's like an applause. So do that. So just to keep me going whenever you do something every day. Also, don't forget to share it. Let people know we're out there. Subscribe. Now, that does count. I'm trying to hit our goal is 2,000 subscribers. We're making our way up. If you're one of the 65% that haven't hit that free subscribe button, go ahead and do it. Turn on your notifications as I buy new knives, and I will. As we go through new videos, you'll be the first to know when they're up, okay? Do that for me. Also, yeah, we're still doing the pocket dump deconstruction every single day. Every single day. That'll be coming up later on today. Whether you're watching it today or a week, months, years from now, I hope you're enjoying knives. If you just like knives and the fun of them, stay tuned to Keith Kevin Ken channel. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. It'll make you happy. Goodbye.